ONPASSIVE is the true wealth equalizer. And today, I want to talk to those individuals that have been marginalized and pushed back into the shadows of society. And whether you're a veteran that's coming back from the ravages of war, whether you have MS, multiple sclerosis, whether you have cancer, whatever the human condition is, if you've been marginalized, there is a better way forward. And I want to talk about one specific human condition, and that's epilepsy. And I want to start with a story. When I was in high school, I knew a young lady, and she was a sweetheart. She had a really, really good heart. And one day she had a seizure. And it did a couple of things. Number one, it frightened me because I didn't know what it was. And number two, more importantly, it embarrassed her. And as she came out of the seizure, she was still the delightful individual that I knew. And it just didn't matter to me. I didn't care that she had epilepsy anymore. Unfortunately, it did not make her journey any easier. There are about 65 million individuals around the world that have epilepsy today. And as this individual went out into the world and tried to find employment, it was very, very difficult. You know, employers will tell you that they do not discriminate. They do, and they do it in a very, very subtle way. So it was very, very difficult for her. What I want to tell everybody is there is a better way forward, and that brings me to ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE, they are the true wealth equalizer. And the reason for that is because of the way ONPASSIVE has been developed by Ash Mufareh. And as Ash came in and started to develop ONPASSIVE, his goal, one of his main goals, was to develop something that everybody could do. It doesn't matter if you've been marginalized. It doesn't matter if you're in the shadows. What Ash Mufareh has done has put a system together that anybody can do. It levels the playing field. And I want to go over some of the things he's done just very, very quickly. And the first thing I want to tell you is the system that he's put together, it is a completely 100% automated system. And as you use this system, you will be able to develop income, you will be able to develop wealth, you will be able to come out of the shadows as much as you want. But here's what Ash has done. Number one, as you come in and you participate with the business, it is a self-funding business. You will pay once, you'll never have to go out of pocket again. Very, very important. Number two, he gives us forced success. And really all that means is ONPASSIVE is going to force you to develop wealth. That's a really, really good thing. Number three, and four is the product and the customer. When we talk about the product, it is proprietary, it is cutting edge, brand new technology, it is superior at a lower price point. Because of that, the customer side, they will flock into ONPASSIVE. Why? Because it makes their life easier, their job easier, their bottom line better. And as we look at the volume of ONPASSIVE, it is going to be massive. And because of that, that is why we can develop income and develop wealth. 100% automated business for us. As we look at ONPASSIVE, there is a way forward to find freedom and control. You know, when you look at ONPASSIVE and you look at work is one of those things that is essential to the human condition. It gives us value, it gives us purpose. And if we don't have work, we lose hope, we drift into despair. And despair is a really, really bad place to be. ONPASSIVE takes care of that. You have a way forward to come in and start a business, to develop an income and develop wealth. It does a couple of things. Number one, it puts you in control. You have a way to take care of yourself, your family, your kids, your community. And it gives you a way to start participating again. And it's so important if you're in the shadows that you come out of those shadows. And here's what we'll do in ONPASSIVE. As you come in, we are going to draw you out of the shadows. And you're going to be able to start participating in society again. And you're going to start to feel good about yourself. The joy is going to come back. And I want to end with one story. And it's about a couple of people that have come into ONPASSIVE. And one of these individuals was near death. That is not figurative. He was near death. And as he came into ONPASSIVE, he found purpose. I don't know if he needed the money or not, but he found purpose and a way to develop income and wealth. And as that happened, his whole demeanor changed. And you could see that light come back into his eyes. And there was joy as he got up every day. He had something to do. He had a purpose moving forward. And he's come on and he started to do videos. And he adds so much value to the company of ONPASSIVE. And he's just doing an awesome job now. We have other individuals that have come into ONPASSIVE, and they really haven't spoken to anybody for years. And as they've come into ONPASSIVE and opened up, come out of those shadows, and they've come onto webinars, and I've listened to them, I'm absolutely amazed. They have so much more talent than most of the people in ONPASSIVE. It's just a shame that they haven't talked to anybody for 2 years. And because of ONPASSIVE, they're coming out. Again, they're adding value to ONPASSIVE. But more importantly, people are listening to them and they're going, oh my God, these guys are absolutely awesome. And because of that, they start to feel good about themselves. They start to see that there is a purpose moving forward. This is what ONPASSIVE does. What ONPASSIVE does, it changes lives. And one of those changes, just one of them, is the True Wealth Equalizer. They are going to give you a way forward to develop income and develop wealth and to find that freedom, that financial freedom that gives you liberty and freedom. What I would recommend is you come in, you continue to explore ONPASSIVE. There'll be a link down below that goes through ONPASSIVE head to tail. You'll learn everything about ONPASSIVE. And then come on in and start participating with ONPASSIVE. It will change everything. And in the end, this is what ONPASSIVE does. We change lives for the better. So come on in, continue to explore, and from there, yeah, we're just absolutely going to see you on the inside. A really good place to be. Take care and have a great week. Bye.